Rise, support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1072, Wilson case.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I have a son named Tanner Wilson, and he has a daughter with Nikki. And Tanner is in the military. Nikki is off at school, but she's not helping do anything. I've been raising their child for the past 6 months, so I'm not getting any help or assistance or anything from her.
Okay.
So I need some type of child support from her.
And where is Tanner?
Tanner's in the military.
Oh, he's
in the military.
So when you say he's in...
You all right, folks? Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into some intense courtroom drama. At the heart of this case is a devoted grandmother who's stepped up as the primary caregiver for her grandchild. Meanwhile, the biological parents. One is serving in the military and the other is busy pursuing their education, both seemingly distant from their parental responsibilities. As legal duties clash with emotional bonds, the big question looms: who truly bears the responsibility when parents aren't present? This isn't just a custody case. It's a battle over family, duty, and what's best for the child.
And I get it, you're in college and you want to have fun, but don't forget that you have a responsibility.
Okay.
You know, you still have a child at home that needs you, a mother needs some help, you know.
And
so,
I agree with that.
Yeah, she's just not being a good mom right now.
Okay, all right. Miss Nikki, why are you not being a good mom?
It's not that I'm not being a good mom, it's just that I'm in school full time.
Okay.
And
so being in school full time means you can't be a mom?
Well, I'm away at school. So on my breaks, I go home.
Away at school means you cannot be a good mom?
I am a good mom. I am going to school full time. The point is when I got pregnant, I didn't want to have a child. I was in school. I didn't want that for myself.
Okay, but the baby is here now.
She is.
She's 2. So besides going to school, what else do you...
Now here's where the tension really starts to rise. Nikki, the child's mother, doesn't mince words. She openly admits she never wanted the child and shows no real intention of stepping up as a parent. She insists she's doing what she can. But let's be honest, when your child is living with someone else and your involvement is minimal at best, how true can that claim really be? Meanwhile, the grandmother, Miss Wilson, is left to carry the full weight of responsibility. You can feel the frustration bubbling just beneath the surface. This moment raises a powerful question. Can someone truly call themselves a good mother if they're not present and actively involved in their child's life?
You as a good mom?
I mean, I do what I can.
As in what?
As in,
she just said
she's here
that,
now.
Excuse me, she just said that you are not providing any financial information and you barely come to visit the child when you're in town.
Like I said, when I got pregnant, I did not want a baby. She was like, I wanted a granddaughter. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, I get it. So because you didn't want Sterling and she did, she is
We had a
her
whole agreement
responsibility.
before this. Like, she was like, I'll take care of her. I wanted another child.
Right, she will take care of her. I don't
Yes.
believe she thought that she was going to be raising another child on her own. Am I right about that?
Yes.
She is
had
a
this
grandmother.
conversation. I'm in school full time. I told her I
How long do you have left in school?
I have a year left.
So Sterling is going to be with her another year?
This is a bombshell. Nikki openly admits she never wanted to be a mother. And while that raw honesty hits hard, what comes next is even more shocking. Before the child was even born, there was an agreement. Nikki's mother, Miss Wilson, would take on the responsibility of raising Sterling. Now, that so-called agreement has turned into a burden, with Miss Wilson left to pick up the shattered pieces of a promise that was never meant to last. The real issue isn't just Nikki's lack of involvement. It's the unspoken expectation that others, especially her own mother, will clean up the mess. It's a painful, complicated family dynamic that leaves one haunting question. How much is too much to ask of a grandparent?
Is gonna raise the baby?
No, I will have a job by then. I'll be working.
Okay.
She's 2. She won't remember any of this.
I'm just gonna play like you did not say that.
She won't. I mean, I when I go home, I see her, we FaceTime, all of that.
You
I
obviously came here to waste my time.
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't understand.
I mean, I don't understand either, because you said as I was saying and you still haven't said anything.
I said what I had to say. I'm in school full time. What do I do?
Take care of your child. You can.
I do the best that I can.
Okay. So is it true what she said about you being on social media, going to clubs and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I am a influencer. So I try to get
wait
brand
a minute,
deals.
hold on. You said you're in school full time, you don't work.
Correct.
But influencers get paid.
I haven't gotten paid
Come on,
in a
make
while.
it make sense.
I haven't gotten paid in a while.
But you get paid.
Yes.
And you can send money for sterling, right?
Yes, and I do.
And you don't.
I do.
That's not what she just said. Okay. So is she being untruthful? Or
I
are
do.
you
I
being
do what I can.
untruthful?
I am in school full time. I don't know what else. This is so crazy to me. Like, why we're right here right now, because
we're here right now because grandmother needs some financial assistance for her child.
This life. Grandmother chose the life.
You know what?
I didn't choose this life. However, I love my daughter to pieces. I don't regret anything. However, I would have liked to wait.
So grandmother chose this life.
Yes, grandmother wanted to take care of her. It's okay, I'll take care of her while you're in school. And all of a sudden something changed, which is why we're sitting here now.
Can you believe this?
I really can't. I mean, I expected you to help at least. Of course, I'm not going to.
Now this is where everything really starts to fall apart. Nikki tries to justify her absence by pointing to her career as a social media influencer. But that excuse falls flat, fast. She's operating in a world where income is unstable, yet she hasn't contributed a single cent toward her child's care. The court isn't buying it. They're forcing her to confront a harsh truth. Chasing likes and followers doesn't excuse neglecting your responsibilities as a parent. This moment is a brutal wake-up call, because no job, no dream, no online persona can ever replace your duty to your child. But
do what I can.
So Sterling
so
is
it's a year left of her taking care of your daughter, you and Tanner's daughter.
This is what you wanted.
But I thought you were going to help.
You were going to take care of her.
I thought you were going to still be a good mom
Miss
to
Nikki,
Sterling.
you are so unbelievable right now. You are the mom. She is the grandmother.
Exactly.
What part of that don't you understand?
I understand all of it. We had a whole agreement that she would raise the child until I was out of school. So when I come home, I do see my child. I do.
Barely.
You know what?
But I don't know what changed. I don't know if she got a little boyfriend or something.
What difference would it make if she had a boyfriend? That is none of your business.
This life.
Excuse me.
I could have waited.
You chose this life. You had the child with Tanner. Miss Wilson, Miss or Mrs., I'm sorry. Miss Wilson did not have the child. You did. The child is your responsibility, not grandmother's. Whether she wanted a grandchild or not. I know a lot of grandparents that say, oh, when are you gonna have me a grandchild? I want a grandchild. They never anticipate that phrase to mean, I 100% am.
And this is where the judge drops the hammer. Child support is set at minimum wage, effectively cutting off Nikki's attempts to dodge her responsibilities. But this ruling goes beyond dollars and cents. It sends a clear message. Both parents must contribute, no matter their lifestyle, career path, or personal choices. Whether Nikki likes it or not, motherhood isn't optional, and neither is financial support. The court has spoken, and now both parents are finally being held accountable.
Hi guys, it's me, Judge Vonda B. I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Wilson case. Here you have it. There's another grandparent case. In this particular situation, dad was in the military. He was away off, tending to his duties. Mom was in school, full-time student, and the child, who was 2 years old, was living with dad's mom. So it's only right that dad's mom gets some sort of financial support in raising mom and dad's child. Well, what is something interesting that stood out about this case? Well, the first thing is that grandparent was able to receive child support not only from her son, but from the mother as well. It's only right. Both parents have to pay child support when there's a situation when a grandparent or even a non-parent, someone other than a grandparent, is in care, custody, possession, control of the child. Well, something else that may have stood out to you about this case is I didn't base mom's child support off of her saying that she was a social media influencer. Her testimony about the money she received was not only inconsistent, but she's also paying for school and her books. Like she stated, she's maxed out on the student loans that she can receive and everything like that. But she still needed to pay something, which is why her child support was set at minimum wage. Something else that stood out about this case was that dad's child support was also set at minimum wage. Now, we may know that dad may make more money. However, his mother didn't have that information with her when she came to court. So his child support was set at minimum wage. Mom's child support was set at minimum wage. They were both ordered to reimburse for health insurance, and it's that